So hi guys, a very good afternoon. Today I'm going to do something different. I'm actually going to talk about working professionals. So this reading is going to be for people who are working, who are in a career and who are progressing in their career over the years. So we are going to talk about them and hopefully you will get some insight into what you are looking for. And this is going to be a career reading, so it's for the working professional. So let's start without any delay. All right. Our first three cards are here. Okay, so as we start, the first card is Ten of Cups, which means a good thing, right? So Ten of Cups is more about your family, your friends, your co-workers, and I think you are having a good time with your co-workers. You never had any issues with your co-workers, right? So your friends are your friends. On top we have the Strength card, so it does seem that you have a lot of strength in you, and on the bottom of the deck is the Justice card. I think it might have to do something with the appraisal, but let's go further into cards and see what this story is all about. Okay, so there does seems to be a little conflict in your work area. So I'll go in more detail of that. But the Ace of Cups is out and the Magician is out, which is a good thing. So I really like these cards. And plus Queen of Cups is here. So I don't know. I am actually inclined to think that this Queen of Cups is you. So I mean, you can be a man or a woman, right? But this card has nothing to do with that. But it's just it symbolizes you. I mean, it could be a senior boss or somebody, but I am seeing you here rather than your boss. All right. So let's pull out two more cards. Right where it belongs. Hmm. Okay, so this is for a person who has had problems in their career and you were not supported by your colleagues as you thought your colleagues would support you in the situation you were in, but I think nobody came to help you. So this we are talking about a recent past, or we are talking about something which is about to happen. So you see these two cards here, both of them are in group, right? So I'm inclined to think that your friends or your colleagues are still with you, but they can't really support you because of their own personal gains involved. So this is for actually someone who's actually thinking of leaving his or her current job. So I see the Fool card here. So that obviously means you're preparing, at least mentally, you're preparing to go. You see, there is a pattern here. I will try and show you that pattern. So look at these three cards. So you had a conflict. I am inclined to think you had a conflict with your management, and you tried to fight on some issue, but it looks like the management is not convinced with what you are saying or what you are doing, and probably more with the way you are doing things, and that forces you to look out for some other opportunity. And I'll show you another pattern here. Do you see these three ladies? So you stood by your stand, or should I say your ideas. There was some sort of a discussion involved, which is probably represented by this justice card, and since I'm inclined to believe this is you, I think you stood by your ground. You did try to be polite and welcoming with these people, but that same behavior was not returned by the other side, which forces you to take on the powers of this magician and move forward. You see, guys, these two cards are very important. Why? Because usually the fool should come first and then the magician, but in your case I see the other way around. So you are planning out something, you are sending out mails, you are applying here and there, and you want to get out. So I think you don't have a job as of now, you don't have any offer, but you're applying and you're waiting for that thing to happen. So I'll say it's a good thing. If you're waiting for and applying here and there, it's a good thing, right? It's supposed to be a good thing. You have a lot of strength. Don't worry about that part. So I don't know how far you're able to see this card clearly. So you see there's a frog and a snake here. They both, I'm just explaining the way I see it. They both jump into the water. So the frog goes to the left side and the snake on the right. When they reach their place, they again swap their places, and they reach their destination. I think in this entire process of you looking for a job and trying to move out, you have somebody trustworthy that you are speaking to about this entire thing. I don't know who that is, but it looks to me that you have a friend and an ally with you. Although what? Snakes are supposed to eat frog, right? But in this case, I don't see that. I see a friendship. So you have somebody still in your current office that you trust a lot, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And having an Ace of Cups is a very good thing. So even though you're looking for a job and you're leaving your current company or planning to leave your current company, I think in a way you have already won. And maybe you don't know the way in which you have won, but I think you have sort of inspired others to follow suit in whichever company you're working. People are actually, I think they are looking up to you. So you have had conflict in the past, and you're moving on to a new thing in the future, which is good for you. So in a way, you're a professional who was planning to change his or her job, and well, that's a good thing. You're not happy with the current company systems and processes, that's for sure. That's why this is here, and you're not happy with the way they have treated you. I think you're a hard worker, but you're someone who's still learning to be a smart worker. But it's fine. I'll be very happy to see this situation come true, because as a tarot reader, my job is to give you solution out of your current challenges, and I think moving on to a new job is a best way forward. Whatever this discussion was in your current organization, discussion, meeting, or whatever you would like to call it, I think there was some woman involved in this, and you know better than me. They tried to maintain a balance. But they did not. I think whatever this meeting that your company had, they at least tried to maintain a balance between you and the conflict you were going through, and how they were treating you. But they don't wish to do that. They don't want to maintain that balance. I see. Look, this Justice card. She's maintaining a balance, but I also see a lot of wind in this card. Look at her clothes. So there is a gush of wind from this side. So when that happens, I don't know how far she'll be able to maintain the balance, right? Usually this is supposed to talk about justice, but I think in this case it's not about justice. Justice has not really happened. That is my reading of the situation. But you moving on is a very wonderful thing, because again, these three cards tell me a lot. So from Justice to Magician to the Fool is a very good thing. I'll be happy about your situation. Don't think too much, and it's part of your journey. So be it. Why worry so much? If you gotta leave your company, you got to leave your company. I have no other way of telling you this. Take back your power. Use your God-given power and intuition to manifest blessings in your life, right? There we go. So I think you should move on. So if you're not feeling happy, and if you think that they have not done justice to you, then be the magician. Be someone who would like to who can actually change and adapt as per the requirements and move forward. I would just like to tell you one more thing about this Magician card. A magician is supposed to, use all the tools available to him. So if you want to try out something different in your life, I don't know what career you are in currently, but if you plan to change your career line, I think it won't be a bad idea. It would be actually a good idea. So there's someone out there who is actually thinking of changing a career line altogether. So go ahead. I think you should take that risk. I don't know why, but I think you're a good person and you'll make it through. Leadership. It is time you assure your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. I'll take that one. So, if you're looking to change your career altogether, please go ahead, guys. Don't stick around with the same old, same old. I don't know why, but I think there are many of you out there who are actually thinking about changing their career. So, if you're planning to do that, please go ahead. So, that's it from my side. All the best, and do put your comments in the comment box and let me know how far I was right or wrong. So, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot.